My boy Dragon Buster is back.
YugiBOOM!
Hey guys, Abe here with a deck profile. As you can see, things look a little different. As maybe because of everything going on. This is from my own home. We're not in the YugiBOOM studio, but you know it is what it is because you know Corona and everything. So I've been trying to set up something at my own house so that way we don't have to always be in the studio, especially if I have one of those like a spontaneous idea and I can just film it really fast, things like that. So yeah, so like I said, rate my setup, as you can see, and yeah, I know it looks a little different, but hopefully you guys still like, subscribe, follow us on our socials on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and yeah. Make sure you guys check out selloldcard.com for any of your, if you want to sell any of your old bulk, whether it be Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon or anything like that, definitely check out selloldcard.com. It's really easy. They offer some hassle-free shipping, so that way, you know, when it comes to shipping things, it's not too hard. And yeah, just go ahead, check them out. Like I said, it's called selloldcard.com. For any of your bulk selling needs. So now with this ABC deck profile, now that we got Dragon Buster back to 3, I decided to go ahead and update this ABC deck profile. I know the last one I did it had more Cyber Dragon stuff, but this one's going to be more focused around getting Dragon Buster out, rank 4. I still left the Galaxy Soldier just because I still like going into Infinity and things like that, but we're not going to rely on the Cyber Dragons and stuff. For this deck profile, we're going to be worried more about like Silver Gadget, Gold Gadget, Union Drivers out now compared to the last time I did the video, I think, where I just didn't have the card yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the profile. So with the first card, we're obviously going to be playing, I played triple A Assault Core. This card's good. When it's sent from the field to the grave, you get to add a Yu-Gi monster from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, it's just more of the beater of all the ABC pieces, and obviously it has the effect that you can equip it when it's on the field, or you can unequip it and special summon it, but you can only do one of those. You have to do one or the other. Yeah, just a good card. Like I said, they all just go in tandem. We got A, and probably the best one is going to be B, obviously, because when it's sent from field to grave, you get to add a Yugi monster from deck to hand, and yeah, you just probably the most important one is the one you want to see most, obviously. And then for the next piece, we play 3 Sea Crush Wyvern. This card's really good because it lets you extend. Like, let's say you search off of B, you get an A, and then like you have the C on the field, and like you link it off or something. And you get to summon another one from hand. So yeah, it's just really good, and it has a big booty. So in case you gotta protect yourself for some, it's there for that. For the next card, we start going on to some 2-ofs. So we got double gold and double silver gadgets. These cards are good just because they help get those pieces on the field. And yeah, they're just really good cards. And also, if they get destroyed, you get to summon one from the deck. So in case it gets a sitting duck out there, if your opponent has to destroy it, at least you get to you know, summon one from the deck. And also, they have pretty cool effects. If you summon a gold from hand, you can summon the silver, and then vice versa, so that way you can get like 3 monsters out on the field. So in case you need to go into like a rank 4, or like you just like you have a rank 4 and then let's say you need like another piece, like you already have 2 in the grave, and get that one other piece in your hand out onto the field. That way you can banish them, get Dragon Buster, and you have a rank 4. But yeah, they're just really cool because you can summon each other out and then get the 3rd monster, or if not, you can just get these out and have one of the pieces out there and start going into the BS stuff. Now into the next card, we play triple Galaxy Soldier. Like I said, everything is light in the deck, and I still like having access to Infinity. I know we don't play the Cyber Dragon stuff anymore, like the Cyber Dragon Core, Cyber Paraplane. We don't play that anymore. So I still kept Galaxy Soldier just because it's either a body for either a link, or like I said, to go into Infinity if you have to go into it, like, you know, like badly. And yeah, it's just a really good card, and you know, you're always gonna see this in some variants of ABCs or any light machine deck. Onto the one-ofs. I play one Union Driver. This card's really cool. I mean, I wish I could play multiple, but it is kind of a brick if you do draw it. And yeah, it's just a really cool card. And then you just use it for the one-of. So, like, it's just there, you know. Once you get it off, once it's cool, and then you can always bring it back to Union Scramble and things like that. I decided to add a Union Scramble. Yeah, just a cool card, and the good thing is, you know, you use the effect to banish, and you equip one, and you can summon it. You can summon one of the pieces back, you know, or the one you equip it, you can special summon it, and you can go on to like either a rank 4, or if you want a link, you can do all that. So Union Drive is really good just to get those effects off. I play one heavy mecha support armor. This is cool because it brings back something from the grave, and then we can go into link plays. It sucks that it's a level 3. If it was a level 4, it'd be broken, but it is a level 3, so whatever. But I'm usually going to go into link plays with him. That way you can either get back one of the pieces, and then you can link off into something, and then you get effect of one of the ABC pieces. So that's what it's really there for. And yeah, like I said, if it was a level 4, it'd be way better. For the next card we play, I play one Gizmek Yada. This goes kind of tandem with the Galaxy Soldier just to go into Infinity. And yeah, it's just a cool card. You can say it's a level 5. And the good thing is it does let you normal summon again with its effect. I believe it should. So yeah, so it's cool. So you get out like, you know, a gold and an A, and then you get rid of the gold. You summon this, and then you get to normal summon. So like if you have too many like gadgets in hand or something, you can at least like spam a little bit. It is a lot of resources, but hey, it's still a good card. Like I said, and then you have Galaxy Soldier, you can at least do this. And like that's all you can do to go into Infinity. Now we go on to the hand traps. We play triple Nibiru. I'm just gonna put these all together. Triple Veiler and double Ash. Yeah, they're just really cool cards. I mean, they're just the hand traps that a lot of people use. Obviously, we don't have Droplet or Tactics or any of that. You know, that's too expensive for me. Hopefully, they get reprinted one day, like, and they're cheaper. But other than that, these are just the ones you use, like, you know, for budget alternatives. Now that Nibiru has a reprint, Baylor obviously got reprinted a crap load of times, and then Ash. I wish Ash was just really cheaper. I can have more playsets of it, but I can't. But other than that, still they're good cards. Yeah, Nibiru just helps you from start getting OTK'd. That's why, you know, you'll see it in a lot more deck profiles from me. Especially if it's like you're going second, or you just can't get around those big, really big boards. And now we go on to the spells. So we obviously play triple Union Hanger because you need to search out your pieces. And then if you need to, you can equip stuff from the deck. So that's why you play it. And yeah, Union Hanger is just a great card. Nothing much to say about that. For the next card, I decided to play double unauthorized reactivation. It's just one of those cards that's just to enable stuff. And yeah, that's what it's there for. Just like in case you don't have the hanger and you have one of the ABC pieces in your hand, you can at least get a driver on it, and then, you know, try to summon it, and then you equip it another ABC, and you just go from there. So it's just like it's just an enabler. Other than that, though, if let's say you already go like full combo or whatever, unauthorized reactivation is just kind of a dead card, but it's just there just to, like I said, help enable some certain plays. Now for the one-ofs, one terraforming, you want to see the hanger. Drop the card. One frontline base. I've seen this on Cali's Effects video. And yeah, it's a pretty cool card. I mean, it lets you summon for free. It's like the Valhalla, whatever called that fairy one that lets you summon a fairy. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't restrict you. Like, you can control no other monsters. So obviously this is like an older card. So that's why it probably doesn't have the restriction. But yeah, it's just a good card just to get that extra body on board, you know. One Foolish Burial because you want your ABC pieces in the grave. And a Monster Reborn just because it helps extend. And then one Double or Nothing because everything is basically level 4. And sometimes if you need to get that win, you got to do the Utopia cheese. So that's why I still like playing that in this deck. And for the last card, playing triple Union Scramble. just a cool card just to get back your ABC pieces, especially if like they say they're let's say if they like stop Dragon Buster from attributing itself on your opponent's turn, and you just need to get your pieces back because like, let's say you kind of can't get more pieces after you banish the first 3. This is a good card just to get them back, and also you get back a Light Union from the banish to your hand if that's correct. Take one of your banished Light Machine normal monsters or Light Machine monsters, you add it back to your hand. So that's good if you want to get back like support armor or freaking, like I said, driver, or maybe one of your ABC pieces you want to get it back. Yeah, just a good card. So, and it has a lot of utility. And now, guys, onto the extra deck. So obviously, we're gonna be playing triple ABC Dragon Buster. This is great. He's back at 3. And yeah, I mean, this card back in the day obviously was kind of an impressive card, but you know, now its power level is shrunk, as you can say. But yeah, he's still a really annoying card. His effect is bonkers to banish a card on the field. And yeah, I mean, it just sucks that he got hit to 1. It's kind of like reminds me of like Ritual Beast Ulti Kanahawk. He got hit to 1. It's like a lot of people are like, what? Like, I mean, Ritual Beasts were good, but they weren't like breaking metas, you know. Yeah, I think they were just afraid of like of the new Master Rule. So it slowly came back from 1 to 2 to then 3. Yeah, but it's great that he's back. Hopefully he stays at 3. It just gives, you know, the ABC players hope. And now we go on to the XCs. So for the generics, I play 1 Dweller and 1 Degus Emerald. Dweller's there to stop graveyard stuff. And then Emerald just helps you recycle stuff in case you want to put back your Galaxy Soldiers, your ABC pieces, whatever it is. Emerald's there for that. So that's why you play those. And then for the obvious stuff, Cyber Dragon, the little package. So 1 Nova, 1 Infinity. I'm not really going to go much into detail about it, but you know, Infinity is a good card. And then the last 2 Xyz we play is the Utopia Cheese. You could play Lightning if you want, just in case of like, let's say you draw the double or nothing, which is probably the worst thing to do. And yeah, if you want to put Lightning in there, just in case like you draw the double or nothing, you can. If not, then you could probably just take it like this. If you hopefully don't draw double or nothing. But yeah, it's just good, just because in case of like they have, you know, they stop a lot of the other stuff, but you still have 2 level 4s out. You can just do that, and then they can't really do anything because then they're gonna get hit for 10,000. Or as long as they have a monster out there that's less than 2,000, and you know, Utopia becomes 10,000, that's game. So yeah. And now onto the links. For generic, I just played 1 Phoenix just because I don't know what else to put in here. So I thought Phoenix was just good just because we inherently don't have a lot of spell and trap removal besides the Buster, but usually Buster you're going to try to take care of monsters. So that's why I play the Phoenix, and it's just a beat stick. 1 Genius because let's say you have this out on the field and then you tribute your Dragon Buster, summon back the 3 pieces. You could at least add yourself a Galaxy Soldier, so that, you know, that's pretty cool. But other than that, let's say you have Hanger on the field, you can target the Hanger and something on the field and negate it with Genius. So I just say Hanger just because like it's usually the card that's going to stay on the field the longest out of all your other cards. So that's why, and it only negates it once per turn. Your target fits have it fit until the end of the turn. So if it's like if you already did everything with Hanger, you can just use this negate to, you know, it and then the something on their field, and then you can go from there. And then on next turn it's live. So that's why it's a cool card. 1 Platinum Gadget. I play the Gadget just because, like I said, obviously everything's machine in the deck, and obviously we play some Silver and Gold gadgets. But it's just good just because it does let you extend. Let's say you summon it. Sucks that you can't link up with it, but it is a pretty broken card because you get to essentially summon 2 more monsters with its effect. So yeah, so it'd be too broken. But yeah, besides that, it's just a good card just to go into a rank 4, or let's say you need more pieces out there. That way you can summon Dragon Buster. So yeah, and if it stays on the field longer, then you can link up with it. Because it's just during the turn it links on it. Kind of like Union Carrier. And then the next card we played is Wing Union Carrier. Sometimes I think about if I should run this card at 2, but then I'm like, nah, I just need it once, and then hopefully by that chance I don't need it again. And yeah, it's just more for the how do you say, just to get that playoff, and like I said, just get more pieces on the field. Or you can use it to like protect your stuff. So let's say you have Infinity out there, you can summon this, put like a B on Infinity. That way it's not affected by spells. Let's say if you're playing against something very spell heavy, or let's say you're playing against something monster effect heavy, you can put an A piece on the Infinity, so it's unaffected by monster effects. So you just worry about spells and traps. And then same thing with C. So yeah, it's just a good card, good utility card. You see it in a lot of decks nowadays. It's crazy how many decks that you can carry in. Yeah, just a good card. And then for the last 2 cards, 2 Link 4s, 1 Boar Sword, and Games, Apollousa. Just because in case, like, let's say your Platinum gadget does survive a turn, and you have, like, another gadget in hand, for, like, the next turn, you can always, like, summon, and you can have an Apollousa out there. Or let's say you summon Genius, and you have, like, another 2 monsters out on the field. You can't really do much. Let's say you stopped to summon ABC Dragon Buster or something like that. You can go to Apollousa, just good negate, things like that. And also I have the new premium gold one. It looks really pretty. But yeah, that is it for the deck profile, you guys. My thoughts, just a fun deck. Obviously we don't see a lot of meta play with it. Obviously A is part of like some kind of FTK from back in the day. That's why A got hit to 1, which also sucked. But other than that, I think it's just a cool deck just to play. The fact that it's like probably one of the only good like union decks out there. That's pretty cool. Like I said, like I always think about like certain decks I put on the channel. It's just about the little niche things they do. Like this is a union deck. Mermails are like OTK, or they're very versatile. They can be a control based deck, or things like maybe you'll see a Black Wings deck profile. It's like a OTK. I try to OTK with Black Wings. That's what it's there for. Or like Unchained, you can link with your opponent's monsters, like, so you basically snatch stealing their stuff. But yeah, just a cool deck. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it, guys. How you like playing your ABC deck profile. And then yeah, just make sure you follow us on our socials, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Comment down below what next deck profile you like to see. And make sure you check out selloldcard.com. Like I said, they make it super easy for you to sell your old bulk, and hassle-free shipping. Who doesn't like that? And like I said, just to get your bang for your buck for all your Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon bulk selling needs. So like I said, it's called selloldcard.com. Make sure you check them out. And this is Abe signing out.